Hey, we're the Phantom Troop. I'm Austin.
I'm Sean.
I'm Titus.
I'm Hector.
And today we're watching Jujutsu Kaisen, Season 2, Episode 5.
Premature death.
Yo, this has been crazy so far. The hidden inventory arc.
This
My
TV
God.
show's crazy. I'm tired of becoming attached to people. And I swear to God, if this episode starts with Amanai dying in front of me again.
So now when I say Akutami, watch your back, y'all.
Yeah, I get it. Gojo found God. He saw the face of God and walked away.
And what did he see in that reflection? Himself.
Ooh, that's good. That's good.
He learned how to use his reverse curse technique, healed himself.
Literally flying. He's like literally
He's just
floating on
in the
air.
yeah. And then he just utterly destroyed Toji with his newfound hollow purple.
Just ripped the matter, just a hole through him.
We kind of ended the episode with Geto and Gojo talking about how he wanted to kill all these people and he wouldn't really feel anything about it.
I would say the thing that really makes Geto and Gojo special is that for the most part, for us, inside of each of us, there are two wolves. They just are the two wolves. They're just like
two wolves.
Okay. This episode is called Premature Death. That could literally be about anything that just came before this, or I'm sure anything that's going to happen for the whole rest of JJK. Everyone's just going to die. Nothing good is going to happen, and eventually Sukuna's going to take over the world. So.
Yeah, okay.
Now you're getting it.
That's what I'm starting to get from this. I'm tired of being hopeful for you people.
Right.
It begins.
いけるね。
何今の
術式対象の自動選択か。
He looks tired.
今までマニュアルでやってたのをオートマにした。
Great.
重力の強弱だけじゃなく、質量、速度、形状からも物体の危険度を選別できる。
He's created an Excel spreadsheet filter for his power.
前からやってた勝因の省略は完璧。赤と青。それぞれの複数同時発動もぼちぼち。あとの課題は領域と長距離の瞬間移動かな。
They're just explaining the various ways he's leveled up.
サトルは最強になった。
He's like, we're no longer even, basically.
Yeah.
みんなは知らない樹齢の味。吐砂物を処理した雑巾を丸飲みしているような。誰のために。あの日から自分に言い聞かせている。私が見たものは何も珍しくない。周知の醜悪。私は術師として人々を救う選択をしてきたはずだ。
This is like the trauma of a soldier who's like back from war.
術師としての責任を果たせ。
Oh, the face.
Yeah, right? This angle is insane. That's a man that's seen some shit.
Wow.
Man, that is a bad feeling when you're feeling so bad you're just standing in the shower.
Staring.
サルメ。
Oh!
Oh no.
Okay.
Oh no.
明日の任務結構遠出なんですよ。そうか。お土産頼むよ。了解です。甘いのとしょっぱいのどっちがいいですか。サトルも食べるかもしれないから甘いのかな。
Damn, even in his depression, he's thinking about Satoru.
呪術師やっていけそうか。辛くないか。
自分はあまり物事を深く考えないたちなので
Clearly,
自分にで
buddy.
きることを精一杯頑張るのは気持ちがいいです
I love him. He looks like Yuji.
そうか。
He does have a Yuji vibe, actually.
そうだな。
Oh, the tired eyes.
君がゲト君どんな女がタイプ
what is this?
That's the woman who met Toad.
Yeah.
Toto.
自分
Yeah.
はたくさん食べる子が好きです
はいバラ。
大丈夫ですよ人を見る目には自信があります
私の隣に座っておいてか。
Oh, he thinks he's a bad person.
失礼します
素直で可愛いじゃないか
術師としてはもっと人を疑うべきかと。どちら様。
特級術師
Special-
つくもゆき
Wait, there was
って
more.
言えばわかるかな
There are 4 special grades.
あなたが
There was three.
おいいね
特急のくせに任務を全く受けず海外をプラプラしているろくでなしの。
Wow.
私好戦って嫌い
But Geto, don't you vibe with that right now? Don't you hate what you're doing?
ここの人たちがやってるのは対症療法
Oh.
私は原因療
Oh,
法
she's gonna radicalize him in a bad way.
療法
She's kind of talking like Gojo, right?
呪霊を軽んじて
Yeah.
They all kind of talk alike,
呪霊の生まれない
huh?
世界を作ろうよ
The special grades.
With the special grades.
1全人類から呪力をなくす結構いい線いくと思ったんだ モデルケースもいたしね。
モデルケース？
君もよく知っている人さ。全員当時天与呪縛によって呪力が一般人並みになるケースはいくつか見てきたけど、呪力が完全にゼロなのは世界中探しても彼一人だった。全員当時は呪力ゼロにもかかわらず五感で呪霊を認識できた。まさに超人。負けたことは恥じなくていい。惜しい人を亡くしたよ。天与呪縛はサンプルも少ないし、私の今の本命は2だね。全人類に呪力のコントロールを可能にさせる。術師からは呪霊は生まれないんだよ。術師は呪力の漏出が非術師に比べ極端に少ない。全人類が術師になれば呪いは生まれない。
じゃあ非術師を皆殺しにすればいいじゃないですか。
ゲト君、
Wow, really?
それはありだ。
いや、
Oh no.
非術師を間引き続け、生存戦略として術師に適応してもらう。要は進化を促すの。恐怖や危機感を使って、ね。
Like put them in camps and
だが
fix
残
them.
念ながら私はそこまで行かれてない。非術師は嫌いかいゲト君。
Wow.
わからないんです。呪術は非術師を守るためにあると考えていました。でも最近私の中で非術師の価値のようなものが揺らいでいます。弱者ゆえの尊さ、弱者ゆえの醜さ、その分別と受容ができなくなってしまっている術師というマラソンゲーム。その果てのビジョンがあまりに曖昧で、何が本音かわからない。
どちらも本音じゃないよ。非術師を見下す君、それを否定する君、これらはただの思考された可能性だ。どちらを本音にするのかは君がこれから選択するんだよ。
A feeling isn't you. A feeling is a thing that like you experience and then you.
Great way to put that.
気にしなくていい。あの時もう一人別の星漿体がいたか、すでに新しい星漿体が生まれたのか。
Can we talk about insult to injury?
天元は安定して
Yeah.
What you did didn't matter.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Oh, no.
The philosophy in this is so deep because I mean,
タイプ聞いてね。
Oh, his, yeah.
ブス田上信仰。
It's Nanami.
あれは土地神でした。一級案件だ。今はとにかく休め、ナナミ。任務はサトルが引き継いだ。
Oh no!
一人で
We just met that fellow.
その果てにあるのが仲間の屍の山だとしたら。
the red carpet. This is insane.
Oh man,
man.
I'm not breathing.
I wish I knew what that sheet was suggesting to me.
兄とはこの二人が一連の事件の原因でしょう。
黙りなさい化け物め。あなたたちの親もそうだった。
非術師を見下す君、それを否定する君、どちらを本音にするのかは
Oh, maybe they can seek her spirits.
一旦外に出ましょうか。
君がこれから選択する
Oh
んだよ。
no.
His Jujutsu badge fell off.
Oh, well, he's not going to do that.
Gojo's like, what the fuck have you done?
何度も言わせるな。スグルが集落の人間を皆殺し。
聞こえてますよ。だからはっつったんだ。
スグルの実家はすでにもぬけの殻だった。ただ結婚と残影からおそらく両親も
Oh
手に入れ
no.
サトル、俺も何が何だかわからんのだ。
いるかい？いや、
一応聞くけど冤罪だったりする？
ないね。術師だけの世界を作るんだ。
意味わ
She
か
doesn't
んね
give a shit.
子供じゃないんだ。誰でも彼でも理解してほしいとは思わないさ。
どうせ誰も理解してくれないって腐るのも それなりに子供だと思うけど。あ、五条ゲトいたよ。
Read them.
そう、新宿。やだよ、殺されたくないもん。
Hold him there. Yeah, right.
翔子から聞いただろ。それ以上でも以下でもないさ。
んなこと聞いてねえ。意味ない殺しはしねえんじゃなかったのか。
意味はある。意義もね。大義ですらある。
ええよ。非術師殺して術師だけの世界を作る。無理に決まってんだろ。
傲慢だな。
Oh.
ああ、
君にならできるだろう、サトル。自分にできることを人にはできやしないと言い聞かせるのか。君は五条悟だから最強なのか、最強だから五条悟なのかだよ。もし私が君になれるのなら、この馬鹿げた理想も地に足がつくと思わないか。
Shit.
殺したければ殺せ。
He doesn't want to, though. Of course he doesn't.
それには意味がある。
Dang.
What a breakup. Like for
No,
real.
yeah, like
That's harsh.
I like the shapes Gojo makes.
He's a model, of course.
先生、俺強いよね。
生意気にもな。
俺だけ強くてもダメらしいよ。俺が救えるのは他人に救われる準備があるやつだけだ。
やか。
いや、呪いと金が集められれば何でもいいさ。
oh, this is his little temple before the night of 1,000 bad things.
はったりは大事だ。
Or
Those two
whatever it was.
girls.
よく見てなさい。
I think we've seen them grown up.
In the movie.
皆さん、お待たせしました。今この瞬間からこの団体は私のものです。名前も改め、皆さんは今後私に従ってください。
What?
Many objected. And then he killed them.
さて、改めて、猿は嫌い、私に従え。それが私の選んだ本音。
Oh man, this is
猿ども。
God damn, what the fuck, man?
シグロ、めぐみくんだよね。
あんた誰っていうか、何その顔。
that's right.
そっくりだなと。こっちの話。ところで君のお父さんさ、全員っていう呪術師の家系なんだけど、僕が低レベルのろくでなしでお家出てって君を作ったってわけ。自分の力にも気づいてるんじゃない？全員家は才能大好き。術式を自覚するのがだいたい4から6歳。売買のタイミングとしてはベターだよね。君のお父さんが全員家に対して取っておいた最高のカードだったんだよ。ムカつくでしょ。で、そのお父さんなんだけど、僕が
別に何年も会ってないから顔も覚えてない。積み木の母親も少し前から帰ってない。
あ、めぐみ帰ってきた。
もう俺たちは用済みで2人でよろしくやってるってことだろ。
Does that mean he's living by himself? That's really sad.
全員家行きたい？
そこに行けば積み木は幸せになれるのか。それ次第だ。
ない。100% ない。オッケー。あとは任せなさい。でもめぐみくんには多少無理してもらうかも。強くなってよ。僕に置いていかれないくらい。
Okay.
Are you kidding?
Gojo!
先生も寝るんだな。
当たり前でしょ。何言ってんのあんた。
五条先生。
Oh.
起きた。
Oh, yay. Back to our team.
He was
つ
sleeping.
けといて居眠りしないでくださいよ。何笑ってんすか。
How far? Oh man.
別に。
Wow. What an arc. I really like how there was a moment that impacted Geto, but he didn't immediately have this change of heart. It took like a really long time for him to process how he felt about it and to talk to other people and have them influence him in certain directions, and then for him to decide to make his own decision to like fully embrace this whole 180 perspective. because it's more realistic that way.
Lean not on your own understanding. Geto needs to understand why something is good or bad, or like why he's doing what he's doing or whatever. And he's like, well, I can't kill, and there's a reason. And then he's like, well, I have a good reason for killing, so I'm gonna kill everyone. You know what I mean? Like, and like Gojo is like, despite the fact that he doesn't understand his feelings necessarily, or like the why of it all the time, he's like, man, I feel like killing all these people. I'm not gonna. And he, you know what I mean? And he stops there. Like, he's like, I can't figure out why. I don't know. There's just something there. Like, I don't know what the end point is, but like I am super interested in like seeing if Gojo comes up with like a finite reason that he expresses to us, like what's going on before he dies and becomes the curse that's gonna kill everyone else, or whatever the fuck they're gonna do to make me so upset.
I will say what you said about like not leaning on your own understanding. I feel like, doesn't Yuki kind of challenge that, where she kind of tells him like, don't be afraid of the uncertainty.
Yeah.
Of telling him like, right now you're at two different paths. You're not one or the other yet. You're not any of that. Give yourself time to understand yourself. And then we see him kind of reach that point.
Yeah, I guess I mentioned it like in the moment, like he has these feelings and these thoughts, and then the guy says, oh, I'm a good judge of character, and he says, you say that sitting next to me, as an expression of like, well, I understand that who I am is flawed, my character is flawed because I'm thinking these bad thoughts or having these bad feelings. And then she comes in as like, I see that you're having these thoughts and feelings. You know that's not you, right? Like, you know those are thoughts and feelings. You need to react to those. You need to make a decision, because if you're if you're just reacting, I feel bad, whatever, like that's not going to work out. I don't know, like
there's some interesting philosophy there where he's like struggling with some nihilism and absolutism because of this extreme event. He's then now grappling with extreme emotions.
Oh, he went home and killed his parents. Well, and it's funny because he said, if I'm going to kill my parents, like, or if I'm going to kill all the people, they can't be an exception. And it's like, I got to do the hard part first. Let me get out and get my parents out of the way.
Exactly.
Oh, he's this sick puppy. Like, he's a sick puppy. You know what I mean? But how am I going to argue with him? You're trying to get rid of cursed spirits forever. And then I have to explain why it's wrong to kill all those people. And then I have to be able to explain why we're all here, what the meaning of life is, why it's okay for the world to be the way it is somehow, how it's somehow better for the world to be the way it is than whatever he's envisioning. And it's like, can I do that? No. Because if I could do that, this series wouldn't exist. Like, we wouldn't be asking these questions. We wouldn't have art, pondering these things. Like, if I knew what the meaning of life, the universe, and everything was. I don't know.
I want to see more of that blonde-haired woman, Yuki.
Oh, me too.
I want to see what her powers are. Like, she's a special grade. I really thought there was 3 special grades. So when she said that, I was in disbelief.
Yeah, I need her to come back too. She's cool.
Just describe her character. It's like she's a badass, super powerful woman with a leather jacket and a motorcycle. Yeah. You know what I mean? And she shows up to some kid who is like a little bit directionless and who obviously has some great power and some turmoil. And she's like, you need guidance, and like helped him out. You know what I mean? Not Geto, the Todo. And like, then we get to see this other time where she like comes into town and she's like, yeah, no, this school thing, this government situation, it's not really structurally working for me, and I'm very unhappy when I'm here, so I don't really deal with that. But you clearly have some issues. Like, please try and reflect on that. But I'm gonna go. And
she's so mysterious. She just pops in, pops out.
What I find interesting about her is that if you're in the establishment, she's a very selfish person. But then we see her be completely selfless with Geto. What someone labels as a radical versus like, if you're just her, then you're just a compassionate, selfless person. Because then she drives away after guiding him, and she's like, I didn't even ask him what I always ask every guy I run into.
And you know what? That makes me, because she mentioned the institutions and how she didn't agree with the way things were being run, and that they were treating things as like, they're treating the symptoms and not the root causes of the issues. And Gojo mentions that early on in the first season, about his motivations for changing, for going around the people at the top. We've been talking about that for a long time now.
Yeah.
So I'm like wondering if she had some sort of influence on Gojo too at some point. Maybe one day we'll get a flashback on that. I don't know.
I feel like that breakup was the thing that did it.
He was determined to convince his friend, like, we can do this the right way, and so that's why he like had a big change of heart about just killing them all.
Yeah, maybe Gojo's motivations are simply that he doesn't want Geto to go down this path. And Geto kind of made the point that's like, well, I mean, you say something like that I'm trying to do is impossible, but you can do anything. So like maybe he's like, well, if I can do anything, then maybe I should try to show Geto that that's not the way that it has to be.
I think it's that whole conversation they had, I think outlines it pretty well. My understanding is that Geto makes Gojo face his arrogance. And then that's what strikes a nerve in Gojo. Is that he's supposed to be flawless in all these other aspects, but he's got like grandiose narcissism. He absolutely, but for him it's valid. He literally is the pinnacle of this world that is so far above, you know, non-sorcerers.
He's got like appropriate narcissism.
It's like for him, it's even harder for him
to deal with it.
To like Gojo being, I think, a more heroic character is a miracle. It's a complete miracle.
It's almost one of those things where it's like, I don't even know if we'd watch it without it, because like if the bad guy is so hopelessly like OP that he could just like point his finger at the earth and make it disappear, like
he could kill all non-sorcerers, is what Geto said. He said, you could do it. You're telling me it's impossible, but it's not for you, actually, so fuck you for that. And you know what? Are you Gojo Satoru because you're the strongest, or are you the strongest because you're Gojo Satoru? It's like, can anyone become you, or are you unique? Is your grandiose narcissism justified? Well, let's find out. I know my path.
I don't know why Gojo was so quick to be like, why would you try and devote yourself to something that you could never hope to accomplish? I was like, does he not think that, like, not just Geto, but like in the moment, like, but Geto teamed up with other Jujutsu sorcerers, doesn't he think they could kill everyone else on the planet? In the spirit of accomplishing your dreams, help us accomplish one of ours. Hit the subscribe button, please. Pretty please.
Oh.
That's all I'll say about that.
Yeah, just the subscribe button. You don't even have to like it.
Yeah.
But we'd like if you liked it.
If you did like it. And if you didn't like it, keep that to yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, keep that shit to yourself. Or comment it down below, because we're used to it by now.
Yeah.
But if you disagreed with like the philosophy, anything we mentioned like that,
explain.
I am interested.
Yeah, because this is a really thoughtful show.
So thoughtful.
I'm gonna need to watch this show 5 more times before I can speak as many words as Sean has spoken in this outro.
I don't know. I kind of went
10 out of 10.
Yeah, I kind of went on a little rant there.
We want to hear what you guys have to say, because we want to engage with this kind of conversation. We all find this very interesting. So,
and let me be clear.
100%.
I know what you're thinking. Yeah, no, write the multi-paragraph comment to explain what we just watched and why anything matters.